Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, look, it's Naked Skeletor.
You blundering fool! You tin-tongued dog! Yeah! You suck.
You could really use a sandwich.
Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're going to take a look at the Holiday Home Skeleton. Now this technically is not a toy, it's a decoration for Halloween. I picked this up at my local Kroger Marketplace on the south side of Indianapolis on County Line Road. And it was actually last Halloween. And I'd seen somebody post about these figures on one of the Facebook pages. And he'd mentioned how they are in the kind of 6-inch scale and make really good skeleton figures. And to be honest, I kind of wish I would have picked up more so I could have made a skeleton army. So taking a look at the skeleton itself, just kind of a close-up up here. So it's part of the Holiday Home. It's the Posable skeleton figure, 7-inch, and then here he is just kind of wired onto this orange tab. And then back of the figure here, it says, "It is for decoration only, it is not a toy," and it includes a posable skeleton. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, they were initially $7.99. I had gotten him on sale. I want to say he was about $5. And again, I kind of wish I got more because, well, they did not release them this year at Kroger. So I guess it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get the skeleton out of package and see what we think. So here we have the skeleton out of the packaging, and this thing is pretty darn cool. Now, you know, it says it's not a toy, and when you get it out and start messing with the joints, you can see that. Because it doesn't have the durability that a toy has. I could easily see this thing breaking if the joints are moved just the wrong way. It's almost to a toy level, but not quite there. That being said, if it's an adult collector doing some kind of diorama, this thing would definitely work in one of those. I really love the paint on it. I think it looks pretty cool. Detail's really nice. Now, as far as the articulation on this piece goes, so the head moves back and forth. It looks down. They're kind of weird. These joints, they're ball joints, but they're not. They're like these kind of half spherical joints that you can turn and then twist. So this one, the head kind of does a weird wonk back and forth like that. Now the jaw does move up and down, but not too much. Nothing at the neck. Now the shoulders move in and out like that. They do move up and down like that. There's a single joint on the elbow there, and then the hands twist like that. There's another one of those ball type joints down here at the waist, so it moves like that, and then also twists. The legs kick up like this, and then they kick this way, and they kick all the way back like that, which is cool. Again, another one of those ball type joints at the knees, but they don't move too terribly well. They do spin all the way around. You have to find the right pose right there. And then again, another one of those ball type joints here at the ankles. And yeah, they mainly move up and down, and then they twist left and right just a little bit. It's a very awkward system, but I mean, it works and it stands, and once you get it posed, it stands really, really well. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the sculpt and the paintwork on this. This kind of brownish gray wash all over it really kind of gives it this bony kind of look. The skull, designed really well, but the face seems a little flat to me, and the skull itself a little bit too big, almost alien looking. I will say I like all the cracks in the back of the skull there. You know, the shoulder blades look cool back there, and the spine and the neck. All that stuff looks really, really well done. The jawbone looks good. The rib cage up front here looks really nice. The sockets, I like how they have them painted so they look deep enough and dark enough. Just everything looks very bony and skeletal, as it should. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure again, liking the sculpt. The paint looks good. Like the rib cage there. The waist looks pretty good. That one ball joint doesn't look too terribly bad. The arms sculpted well. All the femurs, all the forearm bones, all that kind of good stuff. The hands, pretty good. Tailbone there, even. I mean, just detail out the wazoo. I think they did a good job with that. And even getting all the small little bones like the fingers and toes. And still make it kind of action figure-ish, even though it's not a toy. Overall, I mean, this thing looks really, really good. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, sculpted well. I like the toes, the feet, so you can get the arch of the foot, which is nice. The paint apps, again, look really, really good. They look like bones. I mean, it does... you know, the fact that it stands so well surprises me, you know, it being a skeleton, but the feet are wide enough that, you know, it actually works. Now, it does have, on the back, some little ankle kind of spurs that don't quite look right, and that's probably the worst part of the sculpt. But, you know, they did it to get it to stand, and that's forgivable for me. For comparison, here we have the skeleton next to Mr. Sinister from Marvel Legends, and as you can see, it's pretty good size. He stands about as tall as Mr. Sinister here, maybe a little bit taller. The head's a little bit, I mean, it's just too big to be like the skeleton of a Marvel Legends character, but it's still in close enough proximity. If you were doing a diorama, this would work. But it did say on the packaging it was in a 7-inch scale, so you know, it does look cool next to you know, an actual toy, and you know, as I said, it'd be great in an army build. So is the holiday home skeleton Halloween decoration something that you would want in your toy collection or your horror collection? Well, it is not a toy, quote unquote, but I will say that it's got the posability of one. For an adult collector, this would be a fantastic piece for a skeleton army build, if you were so going to do so. Or if you're looking to customize something and you need a skeleton, I think this would work really, really well. The posability's there, the paint applications are awesome. I will say that each figure is a little bit different because it's basically kind of brown or gray washed. They all have a little bit different look. Some look better than the others. I wish I would have bought more of these when they were out. I went back this year at Halloween and they don't have any of these, which was a bit of a shame. Retail for it was $7.99 when it first came out. I paid around $5 when it was on sale. And, you know, it's a pretty good skeleton. I think it's got multi-uses for a lot of different collectors. So there it is! The Holiday Home Skeleton for 31 horror toys in 31 days!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.